Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm going to show a few pickups that I had recently, and I'm also going to continue on with my X-Men collection, my part 2. So I only have a few books that I picked up here, but I just wanted to kind of show them off real quick. Alright, I already have a copy of this, but I picked up another one because I found it for a very good price. I really would recommend this book to anybody because if you don't know already, this is the very first appearance of Harry Osborn, the first appearance of Gwen Stacy, and also Professor Warren. Although this book is probably about a 1.5 to a 2 because somebody had clipped out a coupon. I mean, I only paid about $12 for it, so anytime I see this book for a good price, I'm going to pick it up because I believe it's a very key issue. Alright, and this one is kind of a big boy I've been looking for. I need this for my collection. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 18. And it's not too bad a condition, honestly. It has the store stamp right here. And you can tell that somebody had added staples to it at one point and they had removed them, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I still believe the book is about a 3.0 at least, maybe a 2.5, you know, if you're a really strict grader. But a great book. I believe it's the third appearance of Sandman, and I'm very happy to have it. I've been missing this book for a while, so. And I also picked this up at a good price. Although I'd rather have the original books, you know, some of these X-Men stories, you know, I wish I could afford them at this point. I would rather just be able to read them, so I did pick this up. So it does showcase X-Men number, I believe, 11 through 20, I believe. So yeah, I do need to get the first appearance of Juggernaut, and I can't wait to get it, but as of right now, I'm just going to have to read it, you know, read the Marvel Masterworks. So here goes with my X-Men Part 2. Hang on one second, let me get ready. Alright, I have number 151. And number 152. I do not have 153 for some reason, but I have 154. In fact, it looks like I have two copies of it. And this one's actually in very fine condition, so the other one I'll probably either sell or trade. I have number 155. And oh, I have another one. Another very fine copy. I believe I actually won a lot of these probably a couple months ago, and I got them for like 99 cents a piece, and they were all in very fine condition. Number 156. That's kind of a cool cover. Oh, Dave Cochran did it. That's why it's so cool. Yeah. Sorry if you hear all these bulldozers and stuff in the background. I guess somebody's tearing a building down across the street or something. I don't know what's going on. I believe this is the first time Rogue appears in X-Men. I could be wrong. I think it's either the first or second time she's in the X-Men comics. I think it's the first time. Number 159. I think I have two copies of this too. I think one of them is downstairs somewhere. Number 160. I have a pretty nice run going of these from this point on, I believe. I'm only missing maybe a few of them. 161. And 163, kind of a cool alien. Another copy of 163, but this one's in very fine condition or better. Some of these books are probably CGC worthy, but I'm a cheapskate and I will not mess with CGC. So 165. Unfortunately, these X-Men's right here after 150, they really aren't worth crap. I mean, to be honest with you, you can probably pick these up really cheap, and they should be worth more than they are, but they're not. Another copy of 165. Yeah, after you get through the John Byrne X-Men's, the rest of them really don't start. Hang on one second. Sorry, they really don't have much value until you get to some of the 200s. It's a nice book right there. It's kind of an interesting cover. 168. 171. But don't get me wrong, these are highly collectible, and hey, this is a great cover too. I believe Barry Smith does the artwork here. This is a very cool cover, I think. And the story was cool too. I finally got to read it recently. 173. I think it's a Wolverine solo story if I remember, but I can't remember. I think Barry Smith does the artwork too. I think. I can't remember. I could be wrong. It's a pretty cool cover. 175. And I don't know, for some reason I like this cover too. I think the artwork's very different. I love that Cyclops shooting the X-Men symbol. It's being trapped by a monster. I think those bubbles are what makes it cool for me. I love the little pen, inkmanship on that. 177. Not so sure if I've read this one yet or not. Some of these I haven't had a chance to read. I've had them for a while, but I'm so behind on my comics. 178. 179. Great cover. Number 180. I need to clean up my desk here. I've got all kinds of books, baseball cards, tape, just sitting around. 181. And 182. Here, let me move these books real quick as I continue. Alright, number 183. That's a very nice cover. I know I haven't read this one yet. I can't wait to read it. Number 184. And 185. I picked this one up about a month ago. I was very excited to get it. For some reason, I just thought that was an awesome cover. Rogue looks like she's gonna tear shit up, you know. A 187. Do not have 186. That's a cool cover too. Look at that. Love it. And 196. Gonna switch hands here. My hand is tired. That's a great cover. Love it. Wolverine's about ready to slice somebody into pieces. Can't go wrong with Dr. Doom here. 198. Yet another great cover. Windsor Smith cover. I love the purple hues. That's awesome. Storm with her Mohawk days. That was good stuff. Keeping with the times of the 80s. That's a great cover. Number 200. I'm not sure if I've read this one yet. Number 201. This is kind of a small key issue. I believe it's the first appearance of Nathan Smith. Is that right? Which becomes Cable in the future, I believe. Or am I saying that right? Let me know, guys. I forget. It's been a while since I've gotten into that storyline. Not a huge Cable fan anyway, to be honest with you. 202. That's a cool cover. Number 203. The Beyonda. Number 204. I haven't read that one yet. I'd like to. Oh, and I love this cover. Here, I'll just show it to you. This one's great. Even my wife likes this cover. It's cool. And number 206, we have the Blob. Number 207, pretty cool Wolverine cover. Number 208. I have not read this one. I'm pretty sure of that. So one of these days I'm going to sit down and just go through these X-Men. I guess I'd like to get them all and just read them in order.